pleasure to be with you all. Before I get into my speech, I do just want to take a quick moment, however, and say thank you. Thank you all for your warm welcome you guys have provided me over the last few weeks. Anytime you're a new person joining an already established team, you never know exactly what that experience is going to go like, but you guys have been very kind and warm and actually made this a little bit fun even. So I'm thankful for that. For those of you I haven't had the opportunity to visit with as of yet, my name is Randy Reynolds, or I should at least say Randy is the only name that I've ever gone by. My actual legal name is Kyle. So you're absolutely welcome to try to call me by Kyle. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to respond to you. I am a husband to a wonderful wife named Brittany and a father to two young kids. A 3-year-old named Josie, just now it's good. A 3-year-old named Josie and a 1-year-old son named Baylor. And if it's okay to take the mask off for a moment, Brittany and I really struggled in the early years of our marriage with fertility issues, and so it took us many years to be able to have a child. And so for me, being able to say that I am a father is really the biggest blessing of my life. If I'm being honest, I'm having more fun than I've ever had. Every day is kind of a new journey. We're learning a lot of new things with my family. We're learning how to talk. My 1-year-old, not my 3-year-old. Can't get my 3-year-old to shut up most days. But learning how to ride a bike, learning to swim. So it's just go, go, go. We're very, very busy, very, very active. And, you know, I was telling a friend the other day that I never want to wish a phase of life away. But I was telling him that I'm really looking forward to what comes next because it's going to be easier. I imagine I don't need to tell a room full of educators how stupid that sentence was. But I share that story not just to share with you how dumb I can be at times, but it really has been the same ignorant lens that I've looked at public speaking through. I've kept telling myself for a long time that, you know, I'm uncomfortable in this environment, but if I just keep giving it time, it's going to get better, it's going to get easier. And it really wasn't until a week or two prior to first joining you all where I was asked at my church to provide an abbreviated version of a sermon, 20 minutes or so. And I had that feeling where your heart falls out of your shirt through your pant leg and onto the ground. Anyone else felt that before? Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone there. So that was really the impetus for me joining you all. It was really the moment where I realized I needed to start flexing that muscle. I needed to start working on public speaking and at least apply some effort here. So that's a little bit behind why I'm here. I'm happy to visit, and maybe we'll do a speech in the future on a little bit more about me, some of my hobbies. I shared a little bit previously when I was a water bottle that I enjoy golfing. I golfed in high school and golfed in college. I enjoy hunting, archery, and shotgun shooting. I'm a financial advisor, as Sharon mentioned. If any of those things interest you, I'm happy to share more on them or visit. But in closing, I want to share a quick story with you all that unfortunately shares quite a bit about me, but also I think is pretty critical and a great example of just how poor of a communicator I can be at times. So if you already know anything about me, one thing you should know is that I absolutely love Mexican food. I live for it. And so I want to take you back about 5 years ago to the heart of COVID. I was going to Gilberto's over on 10th Street about 3 times a week, if I'm rounding down. So I was what you'd call a regular there. And every time I'd go, you know, big, tall, white guy, stay in my lane. I'm always hello, hi, never hola, just right down the middle. And I got 1 or 2 items every single day. So after about a year of doing this, and as a lifelong Mexican fan, I walk up to the counter one day, and I see behind the lady at the cash register a sign that says, "Today's special." And imagine my excitement seeing an item I've never heard of before. So she asked me if I would like my normal. I say, no, today I want to try the frie. And this lady pauses, she leans over the counter, looks up at me, she says, "Que?" Which for those of you who don't speak Spanish, "Que" means, "Sir, you're an idiot." Or so that's what she wanted to say. So I double down like an idiot, and I point to the sign behind her under today's special, and I say, the fries, the fries. I kid you guys not. This little lady turns around, looks at the sign, looks back at me, and in perfect English goes, "Did you mean the fries?" So I haven't been back in 5 years. I I think they think I died. COVID got me. And if I'm being honest, a part of me really did that day. So anyway, that's me in a nutshell. I say all that to say, if you have a favorite Mexican restaurant in town, or even a favorite recipe, minus Shane, who has spaghetti noodles and chili, I'd love to hear about it. Thank you.